Katie McClure. I'm with the Templeton Parks and Rec Playgroup, and we're here today doing some crafts and sensory and games. We have giant lawn games today. We're doing leaf printing. We meet on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for the first 6 weeks of the summer. We meet right over in front of the concession stand, and we have craft tables, we have sensory tables, we'll have sports and lawn games and bubbles and all that, and water games if it's weather permitting. Once we're over, we're actually planning for the rest of the year, and right now we're working on an apple farm field trip. We're planning to do our second annual holiday movie and hot chocolate bar in November or early December. And then we're also looking into getting like the birds of prey presentation, or one of the local reptile companies to come in and do a presentation with the animals. So that's what we're working on right now, and then we plan to kick off next season with a field day, probably in April or May, just to get everybody excited for the summer. And pretty much we're hoping to get even bigger. This is our second year. We were kind of a pilot program last year, and this year we tripled in size, so it's definitely growing and we're excited. So we get to be doing bigger and better things this year, and we're hoping for even more next year.
I'm Jamie Floyd, and I'm the manager of the concession stand. And I started in the spring, and we have this day in the park today and all kinds of fun stuff. Like to have people come and eat, because we cook to order, and it's really delicious food. And people utilizing the fields and the playgrounds during the year at any time, it's always open. So it's nice to see the Templeton families using it. Come on down.
So Kenneth McClure. So we are here at National Play Outside Day at Gilman Waite, selling cotton candy, handmade canoe raffle tickets made by our scouts in Troop 39, Phillipston, for our sea-based adventure next April.
How long have you guys been coming to Play Outside Day?
So this is our second year being set up here.
How did you make the canoe?
So they're cedar strip canoes. So we started with 5/4 cedar decking. A few of the Scoutmasters ripped that on edge, and then they glued it up on some strong backs that Mr. King, one of our Scoutmasters, he did this as a project when he was younger. So he had a lot of the base material for us to do it. And you can see in some of the photos back here kind of how they started and got things going. Mr. Sharon, one of our parents, and his two boys have put a lot of time in. We're gonna make 2 of these total. One's pretty much done and almost ready for fiberglass, and that'll be the first one we're raffling off. And then if we have the chance to finish the second one by the time we need to, we plan to raffle off the second one as well.
If people wanted to join Troop 39, how would they do that?
So there's several ways. You can go to beascout.org and type in Phillipston, Mass, and our respective troops will show up. We are family scouting in Phillipston, so that means we take males and females K through 12. So we have a Cub Scout pack that is K through 5, and then we have a boys troop and a girls troop separately that do a lot of events together.
What advice would you give to people who want to join Boy Scouts?
I would say do it, male or female, and adults as well. I definitely feel I've been in the Phillipston pack and troop for the last 8 years. I started off as a parent a long time ago. Slowly came into the lead of Cub Master for the younger scouts, which I am now. And then since some of my older boys have crossed over, Assistant Scoutmaster. I went to New Mexico last year with my oldest boy, Micah, and did a 62-mile backpacking trip. That was pretty awesome. I probably wouldn't have done something like that had it not been for being in scouting. It's been a great bond seeing other children and youth grow up from when they were small little cubs in kindergarten to, full on, tenderfoots in first class and second class, and really becoming, great young men and women of what I think today needs.
I'm Jen Siviak.
All right. And what are you doing here today?
I'm here with the Cub Scouts. I am a den leader as part of the Cub Scouts. I've been a den leader since the Lions started, and we have participated in this community event since its incarnation.
What kinds of events does PAC 27 get involved in?
PAC 27, we do a lot of community events and things like community cleanups. We help place the Memorial Day flags, and we participate in the parade. We also have our own fundraisers that we do as a PAC, such as a meatball sub and a pancake breakfast, to try to get more funds into the PAC to help make the program affordable. And then we do fishing, we do hiking, and a lot of different activities to keep them engaged and help grow the future leaders.
What do you guys have set up here today?
Today we have set up a fishing game, trying to teach the kids about, the proper fishing techniques and just engagement. It's we have badges that they can earn in fishing, and it's an activity that the kids enjoy. And so just by participating today, they could take home a Frisbee and some other small prizes.
What do you enjoy most about being involved in scouting?
I enjoy most about scouting is just the engagement that we see with the parents and their kids. At the Cub Scout level, the parents come to our meetings, and so being able to learn as a group and instill those values in our kids together is just my favorite part of the program.